Elizalde.
Hi, my name is Samantha Lizalde, and I'm going to be reading the March for Our Lives mission statement. Not one more. We cannot allow one more child to be shot at school. We cannot allow one more teacher to make a choice to jump in front of a firing assault rifle to save the lives of students. We cannot allow one more family to wait for a call or text that never comes. Our schools are unsafe. Our children and teachers are dying. We must make it our top priority to save these lives. March for Our Lives is created by, inspired by, and led by students across the country who will no longer risk their lives waiting for someone else to take action to stop the epidemic of mass school shootings that has become all too familiar. In the tragic wake of the 17 lives brutally cut short in Florida, politicians are telling us that now is not the time to talk about guns. March for Our Lives believes that the time is now. School safety is not a political issue. There cannot be two sides to doing everything in our power to ensure the lives and futures of our children who are at risk of dying when they should be learning, playing, and growing. The mission and focus of March for Our Lives is to demand that a comprehensive and effective bill be immediately brought before Congress to address these gun issues. No special interest, no political agenda is more critical than timely passage of legislation to effectively address the gun violence issues that are rampant in our country. Every kid in this country now goes to school wondering if this day might be their last. We live in fear. It does not have to be this way. Change is coming, and it starts now. Inspired by and led by the kids who are our hope for the future. Their young voices will be heard. Refuse to allow one more needless death. March for Our Lives.
Thank you, Sam. Where's Helen? Helen, please come join me at the stage, please, Miss Helen.
Bear with me, this was written real brief and last minute, like just now. So, I, Helen Janders, Taito Tapawolo, speak on behalf of my concern of our student body safety. I'm not here to protest about guns or the Second Amendment, but I believe that the Second Amendment should clarify a more specific reason on why the Second Amendment is what it is. The right to bear arms is ill-conceived. Gandhi once stated, "A nation does not rise that way, it only furthers." And the fact that an armed civilian can effortlessly walk on school campus and take fire. It's astonishing how so many armed officers are on campus and yet can't do anything to prevent it or won't do anything. I believe the Second Amendment should be more precise in logic. It's only prone to follow the surroundings around us. Our opinions are constantly suppressed by the older and more political conversations with those in a higher state of authority. Therefore, walking out won't resolve anything, all due with respect, but the instant judgments of the act of walking out is arbitrary. I don't know if y'all noticed, but a lot of the stuff that's happened, the Florida shooting and everything, it reflects on us. The way you walk, the way you talk, the way you just prevent yourself towards others, the way you present yourself to those around you. Tomorrow's never promised. And the fact that what you guys say, you guys just say it. You guys don't think about what others think about it, how people will take it in and how people reflect it upon their lives. But I just encourage you guys to do more of something that'll be able to thank your future self. Like, one little word can change somebody's life. Like, literally, you can say something, you can crack a joke, a simple joke, and it'll hurt somebody. They take it to heart. A lot of people do take it to heart, and you guys don't notice that. But you guys just gotta be a bigger person to that. You guys gotta say something that'll uplift somebody's day or do something that'll make somebody wanna be around you more. Do something that will make Fohi look good. Thank you.
Thank you, Helen. The other young lady, she's next. Please join me up here, please. Where'd she go? All right. This is McKenna, guys.
Hi, students. I feel like this is something that we should all do more often. Coming together to talk about how we feel about this subject of the shootings. It is not fair to have to wake up in the morning and worry about a student walking in and shooting you, you know? It's not fair to have to go to school and be scared. It is not fair for our fellow Fohi students and teachers to be worried about what's going to happen tomorrow. You do not know what's going to happen tomorrow. You do not know your actions and your words can hurt somebody. So our fellow Fohi students, please think about what you're saying. Please think about the words that come out of your mouth. Please think about your actions and how they could cause somebody so much emotional pain. Please think about everything that you are doing that could cause this potential accident to happen. It is not fair for our Fohi students to have to go through this reason of scared. It is not fair for us to worry. I don't know how old any of you guys are, probably 14 through about 18. No 18-year-old, no 14-year-old should have to worry or be scared about going to school the next morning. It is not fair for our Fohi students to have to feel like they have to bring rifles or guns or anything to hurt others because of the pain that they are going through. It is not fair for Fohi students or any school district, elementary school students, middle school students. They should not be scared. Neither should you. So I am begging you guys, I am telling you guys, be the Fohi Steelers and don't let your actions be your consequences. Don't let your actions cause somebody so much pain. Do not be the reason that somebody has to prove their right to this school by hurting anybody. I do not want to see any of my fellow Fohi students gone or going to anybody's grave. It is not fair. Be Fohi students. Care about each other. Love each other. Treat people the way that you want to be treated.
Thank you, McKenna. Where my man go? Come on, my man. I always forget your name, I'm sorry. Andres. Welcome, Andres, to the stage, boys and girls.
I'm sorry if I get a little emotional because, it always hurts to home when you see people your age suffering and going through things that, we shouldn't have to go through, but here. Complacent people, by definition, allow themselves to be influenced by those without resistance. They choose not to listen or choose not to use their own judgment. It's important to stand up for what you believe in so you can see the difference that you want to make. You may think it'll never happen here. We hope it never happens here. You may wish to remain ignorant. You may wish to forget all these problems, but now is not the time. Now is the time to think about it, to bring change. No one thought Parkland would happen. No one knew the San Bernardino shooting would happen. No one knew Las Vegas would happen. But us, the generation at Fohi right now, live in a society where we have become normalized to the tragedies that occur. We live in a time where we see a gun shooting and we already have our phones set to autocorrect to say we send our prayers, we send our blessings. But it's not. Okay. Instead of sending our prayers, send our support, send our message that we are with those students who have gone through so much, fought to bring events like this. Everyone out here is here to understand, to fight for some kind of change. People say that we are too young to understand. They say that changes can't happen here because these problems have been here for so long. They say, why try? They say it's an unfortunate occurrence. They say it's not anyone's fault, but it's just something that happens because we live in this society. What I say to those people who reject change young people can bring is no. No, I will not stop fighting. No, I am not accepting this as a reality. We are all fed up with those who ignore us. We are fed up being voiceless people, not being able to do anything. We are instead people who can bring change. We are people who can fight for those who can't fight for themselves. We need to be united in this moment. We can't be divided. We can't say just because you're on one side of the political scale or the other that we can't bring change. This is an issue that affects all of us. we need to bring an end to seeing graves marked by those that we knew in high school.
Thank you, Andres. One more student voice. Please welcome Carla to the stage.
This is a world not always just or fair. There are times where it seems like the darkness is getting more powerful, where one feels hopeless or lost. But no matter what happens, the light always manages to shine through. Together as students, as a nation, we will light up the world and ensure that we can change the world as we go. It's time to hold on tightly to one another and stand up and say never again. Never again we will be lost in the darkness. Never again we should go through this. Never again we should lose someone as young as we are. As young adults, we have the power to change. We have the power to change anyone's mind. We should tell people, don't hide. Don't be scared anymore. The light will come through, and we will, as young adults, shine through the darkness. And this is why we should say never again to lose someone as young as we are.
Before we introduce Mr. Barzaga to give our closing speaker, I just want to personally say you guys inspire me on a daily basis, and so I thank you for that. And so I welcome to the stage for our closing message, Mr. Barzaga.
Good morning, everybody. On February 14th, a day meant to celebrate love and companionship, our educational brothers and sisters faced a tragedy like no one should suffer. This act, fueled by hate, pain, or even something else, affected the lives of 17 students, their families, their local community, and our nation as a whole. In the face of tragedies like this, many of us are left asking, what can we do? With a community as diverse and as strong as Fohi's, one answer is to stay united. Watch over each other and show others that our sisterhood and brotherhood makes us even stronger. We each have a responsibility to watch over each other and keep our community safe. If you feel that someone may be bringing harm to themselves or others, speak up. Reach out to your teachers, administrators, counselors, DSOs, secretaries, custodians, and the countless other adults on campus to get the help that they or you may need. I leave you with this. Let's make it a great day, every day, right here at
Fohi,
the best high school community ever. Thank you, Steelers.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, throughout the day, there will be services where you can contact our congressmen, our legislators, our lawmakers about gun reform, about changing the laws so that